tutorial. Every gifted child has the capacity for intellectual dispensing. Some may not have above average intelligence, but they have natural abilities that effortlessly make things work for them. In this tutorial, we are going to look at the challenges of a gifted child and what a parent is expected to do to help. The first and the foremost thing every parent should do is to first of all find out the gift your child possesses. You should be able to identify the area of giftedness of that child before figuring out the challenges the child is facing. So, number one challenges of a gifted child is perfectionism. Gifted children aim at achieving high standard in the area of their giftedness. They want to get the job done with 100% accuracy, and consequently, they can spend a lot of time trying to figure out their work, trying to perfect their work, trying to get it right. The disadvantage of perfectionism is that it is tedious and it is detrimental to their health. The second challenges of a gifted child is self-independence. Every gifted child have the spirit of I can do it. Leave me alone. I will do it myself. And as a result, they are prone to take some risk in order to be in charge, in order to be in control of what they want to achieve. Self-independence becomes a challenge also to the parents when the child begins to resist every offer to help or to assist him. Number three challenges of a gifted child is self-esteem problem. Self-esteem problem can be developed in a child when the educational and social programs failed to meet the child's expectation, and also when parents failed to meet their needs, meet their expectations, it can result to self-esteem problem. For example, your son has 3 friends, and among them, they agreed to make a request as a Christmas gift, and the request is they want their parents to buy bicycle for them. Your son came to tender his request, but because of one reason or the other, you were not able to buy the bicycle for him. But his 3 other friends were able to achieve getting the bicycles. Do you think that your son will be bold enough to go back to his friends? Do you think that your boy will be confident enough to keep relating with them? The feeling of not getting that bicycle will make the child, will make him to isolate himself from his friends. So this feeling can make the child bored. It can cause him to be depressed. So the inability for parents to meet the expectation of a gifted child makes that child to begin to isolate himself from other children. It is a serious issue for a child to begin to lose self-confidence because he is depressed, because parents couldn't meet his needs. So this is one of the challenges of a gifted child. When parents was unable to meet their expectations. Number 4, unrealistic expectation from parents. Unrealistic expectation from parents is one of the challenges of a gifted child. Because a child is gifted, some parents will now have a ghost expectation of them and begin to set a high goal for them, forgetting that they are children. There are areas a child can do well naturally, and there are areas a child can do well with training. There are also areas a child can never do well. So don't expect a child to be a champion in all his endeavors. Although you as a parent can support them in the areas they are not doing well. Number 5, relationship problem. This is a very common problem with gifted children. They tend to find it difficult to maintain friends who are not of like minds. So, as a result, they usually have relationship issues both in school and outside the school. They easily piss off their friends when they don't meet their expectations, and they also find it difficult to make new friends. Most of them prefer moving with adult people rather than their peers. Number 6, impatience. Gifted children have unique and numerous needs, and some of these needs are unrealistic to their parents. When they tender their request, they find it difficult to hold on. They are so impatient to hold on. For academically gifted children, they can be impatient with their homework, with their assignments, or extracurriculum activities, especially if they feel that they are learning slowly. They are so impatient to learn slowly. So impatience is one of the challenges of a gifted child. Another challenge is lack of organization. Most gifted children have organizational problems. They can't put things in order. They can't arrange things. The annoying part of it is that they can't even give you attention when you are trying to call their attention to it, when you are trying to correct them. And it is common with boys. Boys are easily distracted and disorganized when they lose interest in something, when they get bored about something, and at this point, scolding cannot even help matters. Another challenge of a gifted child is health issues. Perfectionism can result to health challenge in a child. Excessive workload aimed at perfectionism contributes to ill health in children. The inborn traits in a gifted child includes high energy and super abilities. This energy can be used up by stress and work pressure, which can affect how the child eats and sleeps. When a child doesn't get enough rest because he is busy trying to achieve something, if care is not taken, it will affect his health. The last challenge of a gifted child is breaking the rules. Non-compliance with rules is normal for gifted children because they will always want to do something in their own way, according to what their mind is telling them. They want to try new things, new experiments, new invention. In enforcing the rules, there is always a strife between the parent's intensity and the gifted child's intensity. Who a decision maker is at home does not matter to a gifted child, not until he persistently achieved his objective, his aim, what he wants to achieve. So there are many challenges of a gifted child. Some, I did not mention them here. If you are a parent watching me and you know some of these challenges, probably you are experiencing some of them with your gifted children, please do well to leave them in the comment section below. Now we are going to look at what parents can do to help the child, what they can do to ease off some of these challenges of a gifted child. Number 1, encourage your child to do things they are not good at. There may be things your child doesn't like to do at a tender age. It could be reading, It could be writing, or it could be any other thing, like associating with friends, watching television, going for sports. Please try to encourage your child to do those things he is not good at. For example, I have a friend I met with as a customer of the bank when I was in the banking sector. This guy is very rich, but he can't withdraw his money without asking me to help him fill his payment voucher. One day, I summoned a courage to ask him why he did not go to school. And he said, when he was a small boy, that he hates reading and writing passionately. He doesn't like going to school, but there is something that he loves to do passionately. That his father has a mechanic workshop. He loves tools. He loves to work with his father. He loves going to his father's workshop. So one day, as usual, he was crying that he doesn't want to go to school. And his father told his mother to allow the boy to be. Leave the boy alone. Let him do what he wants to do. He doesn't want to go to school. Leave him. So that was how the guy left school at a tender age and joined his father in his mechanic workshop. So now, the guy is very rich. He has money. He knows what he is doing mechanically. But he can't write to withdraw his money from the bank without asking for help. He can't write. He can't read. So when you find out that your child has lost interest in something that will help him in future, don't give up on that child. Encourage the child to do those things he is not good at. Yes, because now the guy has grown up. He has money. He has houses. He has cars. Yet, he can't write. He can't read. The second solution to the challenges of a gifted child is for parents to provide them with the tools they need. Give them the tools they need to succeed in life, in school. Give your children the support they need in their growth development. Provide the necessary tools for them, especially in the area of their giftedness. If it requires you to get a tutor for them, please do. Get a mentor for them in the areas they are not doing well. Enroll them in some communities that will help to provide the facilities they need for self-development. Occasionally take them out to sightseeing centers like museums. Places like museums has a way of aiding in a child's mental activeness. So provide these children the necessary tools they need for the growth and development of the area of their giftedness. Number 3, as a parent, don't assume that this child will remain a genius. Because your child is academically gifted, because your child is operating with a high intellectual capacity, you think that he will remain a genius. He will remain like that. It is not true. A child may have a very high IQ at a tender age, which made him very smart, smarter than his peers, making him think like an adult. But when he grew up, he is no longer different from his counterparts. All of them are now thinking and reasoning like adults. So don't expect such a child to remain a genius when he grew up, except if you want him to begin to think like God. Number 4 solution is to provide intellectual challenges for the child. Intellectual challenges. Some children put less effort in getting things done, in getting work done. Things work super easily for them because of high ability level. For this type of a child, parents and teachers should provide high intellectual challenges for them. Also allow the child to mingle with people of like minds, people that have high intellectual capacity, high intellectual ability. Another solution to the challenges of a gifted child is to avoid comparison. Parents, avoid comparison. Stop comparing your children with his siblings, with his peers. Every child has a unique feature and should be allowed to retain their individualities. Don't force a child into being another person. Don't compare your child with children in your neighborhood. Don't compare your child. Don't force him into behaving like another child, into copying other children, thereby living a counterfeit life. Comparison has the capacity to kill the originality of a gifted child. Please go and watch my tutorial on the ways parents are killing the originality of their children. You will understand it more. Another solution to the challenges of a gifted child is for parents to monitor their relationships. As a parent, monitor who your child moves with. Because these children are gifted and they want to mingle with people of like mind, most of the times they don't get such people and they are pissed off to move with their peers, with their siblings. You see them moving with older people. If care is not taken, that child will begin to copy the bad things the older people are doing. If he is moving with people that smoke, you will find out that your child at a teenage age, probably 5, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, will begin to smoke. So monitor the relationship your child is keeping. Help your child to maintain a healthy relationship. Help your child to keep a healthy social life. The last solution to the challenges of a gifted child is my advice to you as a parent. Find a forum, parenting forum, to join. So that when you begin to see some of these challenges in your children and you don't have a solution to it, you don't know what to do, you can ask them in your forum. Your phone is not for fancy. There are important things you can do with your phone that can help you to groom up these children. So find the forum, join the forum. In conclusion, there are lots of challenges of a gifted child. They commonly have high expectations, which when not met, become a challenge that can lead to low self-esteem in the child. Don't be too harsh on them when they do things their own way. Don't always punish them for breaking the rules, because they were wired to figure out new things, to find out new things, and they cannot be able to discover new things doing things the old way. So don't always punish a child for breaking the rules. Monitor their relationship with older people. Avoid comparing your child. Don't do that. It kills the originality of a child. Provide intellectual challenges for them. Provide for them the necessary tools they may need for growth development in the area of their individual giftedness. Encourage them to learn things or to do things they are not good at. And finally, allow them to retain their individualities. Don't try to change him. Don't try to change her. God has already created him and packaged in him what he will be. Don't try as a parent to recreate the child. God bless you. Please kindly support my channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. This will help you too to share my videos to many people. God bless you again.